out of that game, some of the players were tied for position.
Interesting. So how did our judges decide the order of the tied players?
We stuck them on a merry-go-round, dialed it up to 11, and decided via the order they flew off in. I do believe they found another of our event spaces.
That's right. And this is Tentacle Dickle, in which our friendly Kraken sends the contestant to a far-flung location in the challenge zone.
Emphasis on the flung. 3 studs, you say? Well, it'd be rude to turn them down.
Wow, that's a lot of option to choose from.
And that's not a bad place to end their turn. Player 4 getting to move now.
Now there's a down payment on a golden brick. Do they take a risk, or do they take the safe path? Assuming there is a safe.
Oh, how that mountain of studs must encumber you, my friend. Here, allow me to take them off your hands and give you a golden brick. Walking past here was a very costly mistake, my friend.
That golden brick has allowed them to pull ahead even further.
But no lead is unassailable, is it?
With this many rounds left in the game? Absolutely not. That should help them buy something useful.
Are you ready for another roller coaster round of thrills and spills? You better be.
It's time to exercise your democratic right to vote, even if you're a minor.
In fact, especially if you're a minor. Make up for all the homework.
Really? That's their pick. You told them this game was cursed, right?
I thought you were doing that.
Well, it was nice knowing them. It's time for everyone's favorite crustacean-based challenge, Rock, Paper, Claw.
Actually, it's only my second favorite crustacean-based challenge.
We're not including the ones run by all-you-can-eat seafood restaurants, Ted.
Oh, right, sorry. Then this is my favorite. Go! Player 1 kicks the game off with a well-earned point. Okay, so here's what I don't understand. Crabs have 8 legs, and yet somehow they're not spiders, right?
That's correct.
Understood. But what about 2 cows which have been taped together, spider or not?
I am shutting this conversation down, Ted.
And player 1 snatches the final point of the game.
So which of us is going to link to the results?
No idea, but I do know how we can decide.
That game was so exciting, it should have been pay-per-view.
Well, that's one way we can claw back some revenue.
Of all the places to resurface, the whale chose there.
I don't think the pirate's too happy about this.
The raft's gone ballistic.
And the treasure chests have gone with it.
Come on, contestants. You know you want to open those chests.
Oh, look at this. Coming out of that game, some of the players were tied for position.
Interesting. So how did our judges decide the order of the tied players?
I believe they asked the audience who they liked the most, and then ignored the results. And here's our next player.
Do I spoil you players, or do I spoil you players, huh? It's a lucky space. And don't worry, because all of that luck is the good kind. Now let's see how this contestant's turn goes. You are gonna flip for the stuff I got on offer at the moment.
Well, that's hardly a nice way to end their turn, is it?
It's a toll junction. If a contestant can afford it, and this one can, then they can take a very desirable scenic out to who knows what fortunes. Oh, they timed that chance space perfectly.
Round 6. Wait, sorry. It was upside down. Round 9.
It's time to exercise your democratic right to vote, even if you're a minor.
In fact, especially if you're a minor. Make up for all the homework. It's time to put on your personal helicopter and take to the skies.
You'll have to risk it all as you fly headlong in a race to grab the most points.
Because hanging back and staying safe is not how you win this game.
Get ready, get steady, it's helicopter hustle.
3, 2, 1, go! Remember, whoever gets through each ring first will score the most points.
With the trailing players getting a whole lot less.
Our Flyers have reached the halfway mark. So if you're trailing in the scores, then it's time to catch some points.
You better be fast because each lantern only scores points for the first player to touch it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Paige, but doesn't it take months of training to fly a helicopter?
You're not wrong, Ted. Even getting a private license is not a simple matter. That's why, from the standpoint of the law, the players are actually... Oh,
Folks, you have arrived at your final destination.
it's time to spin those points into prizes.
And player 1 gets the win.
They are holding on to that top spot like their life depended on it.
Which fortunately it doesn't and never has. Please don't watch our first season. We were finding our feet. And player 1 kicks off the round. It's time to pick a direction. Now, will they make a costly mistake or a different type of costly mistake?
Now that's a free gift I wouldn't turn down. Here comes our next contestant. That turn did not disappoint.
They're rich beyond their modestest dreams. The advantage of not going first is that you've already lost the minigame, so people won't be expecting too much of you.
I'm not sure how lucky those 8s are when there's 7 of them to choose from. They made it pretty clear that's the result they wanted. It's a brick battle, which means a 2 versus 2 team-based face-off where the winners walk away with a golden brick apiece.
Team 1, you're in purple. Team 2, it's orange for you.
It's time for teams of 2 to work as one as we play Feeling Pucky.
Each team must protect their wall from a ping-ponging puck of pure perilous power.
With the first team to smash their opponent's wall 3 times, taking home the win.
And as many loose bricks as they can fit in their suitcase. You know, when I was on our school hockey team, I scored a match-winning goal against our opponents.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Unfortunately, it turns out you're not meant to do that when you're the mascot.
There it is! They almost have this sewn up. They just need one more point.
Their opponents are not far behind them, though.
You know, Ted, one of the slang names for a hockey puck is a biscuit, which I believe is because of its circular shape.
Well, it's certainly not because of its flavor. I discovered recently. Put on some music for the last dance, DJ. We're headed to the results.
Well, what a match that was! But it's hard luck for the losing pair.
Because only the winners get golden bricks. brick, they are now comfortably ahead of all the other players.
But in this game, that situation might not last for long. And here's the final contestant for this round.
Let's see what they roll.
Now, will this +5 get them into double digits?
If you ask me, they use that +5 at just the right time.
And that power-up will not go amiss.
This way or that, which will they choose? If you do not buy a golden brick, then I am sure that your rivals will. A deal well struck, my friend. And now I must go.
Just so you know, there will be no food served on this flight. They're capping off their turn with a free power-up. Nice.
Will this round be as action-packed as our others? Let's find out.
It's time to vote for the next minigame.
Don't worry, you don't have to be over 18 to participate. What a bold and uncompromising choice.
This is Making Monsters, where we show you what monster to make.
But we don't show you how to make it.
So you better figure out where the pieces go before everyone else, because the race is on.
2, 1, go! And the first one to put all the pieces where they belong is player 1.
But there's no reason another player can't discover their mojo and catch up. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Nope, I'm drawing a blank. What is that shape meant to be?
That's the thing, Ted. It can be whatever you want it to be.
Well, let's make it a ham on rye with a side of pickles then.
Correction, any type of monster. Oh, and player 1 has proven their monster-making credentials once again.
And as player 3 finishes their last monster, they become our first place winner.
Let's hope none of their monsters escape and wreak havoc in the studio.
Yeah, that's my job.
If you're thinking of stacking the pieces on top of each other, then don't. It's against the rules in this game.
Stop your building. We have our results.
Let's go piece everything together in the results area.
And player 3 wins top prize.
And that's their first victory, which, as we all know, is the sweetest one of all.
I hear it tastes like candy that's been dipped in honey and rolled in sugar.
Going first isn't always a guarantee of success, especially in this game.
So, what have you got in mind? Studs, or will it be a brick? I guess this is the big one. I like it.
It doesn't matter if you find the brick or steal it. They all count the same.
It's just that some of those bricks are tarnished. Tarnished by the terrible sins committed to acquire them.
But the key takeaway is that they still count just fine. great power-up, just in time for their next turn. What's on the cards for this contestant, I wonder?
The Lucky Eight, also known as the Super Unlucky One.
I mean, well done on getting the 8, but it was basically inevitable.
Now will they spring to set the trap?
I have a feeling that one of our contestants is gonna have the squeeze put on them soon.
Free studs, you say? Well, it'd be rude to turn them down.
A times 2. I love it!
Ooh, I am liking that 14. Ooh, they landed on another of our exciting event spaces.
Indeed they have, Ted. And that's triggered the terrifically treacherous turkey time!
Ooh, boy, that rotisserie is bad news for a random player because they're about to lose a bunch of studs or even a golden brick.
Trust me, that's gonna be a lifesaver!
Ooh, boy, 3 golden bricks are the best golden bricks. With that golden brick, they are now comfortably ahead of all the other players.
But in this game, that situation might not last for long.
Ooh, they found a big pile of studs.
If you're not sure which way to go, then maybe it's time to look at your map.
Nice work! Enjoy your free golden brick, stack of studs, power up, and complimentary spa weekend.
This is round 11.
It's time to dig out those unused power-ups and take them for a spin.
It's mini-game voting time, people. Which would you choose, Ted?
Is there one which requires superhuman dexterity?
As it happens, there is.
Anything but that, then.
Get ready to test your powers of recall as we enter a magical kingdom.
Can our 4 froggy-formed fellows make their way across the tricksy lily pond?
Doubtful, because while this might be a fairy tale, they won't all get to live happily ever after.
Now don't hang about. Those lily pads won't stay afloat forever.
At least it looks like we're starting things off simply, so everyone can get their bearings.
We're being considerate? That doesn't sound like something we'd do.
It is strange, yes.
I just want to check. We don't have to kiss the contestants to turn them back into people at the end of this, do we?
Oh, no. Don't be daft, Ted. Unless the fairy's on a break, then yes.
Go! Go! Oh, wait. The rounds get harder?
It was either that or have the game potentially never end. So, yes.
Go! Player 3?
And our first frog picks the wrong lily pad.
If only they weren't so identical.
It does seem unfair, doesn't it? This is one of those games that's a lot easier if you have a...
Player 4! Go! Go!
And that splash means it's game over.
Let's go find out who this fairy tale had a happy ending for.
I guess the fairy must have liked these players. They all had the right heads.
Are you sure? I could have sworn that one looked different. Oh, look at this. Coming out of that game, some of the players were tied for position.
Interesting.
up the opportunity to purchase golden bricks. Yes, you see its glittering worth, don't you? Good day. Ooh, a golden brick. You can't put a price on that. Except the one they just paid, obviously.
So do they spend a few studs now for a possible prize later? They're on a chance space. Truly the most chaotic way to mess with people's prized possessions. Aha! They're just messing with the other players, aren't they?
Ooh, now what will this player do? What are the odds? That's the same as they got last round.
Nice choice. You got a real eye for power-ups, huh?
Well, they've got to pick one of these options. Studs alone will not win this game, my friend. To secure victory, you will need golden bricks. You have made a most sensible investment. Bye-bye.
This is neck and neck. I'm sure they'll get plenty more studs soon enough. Did you ever see such great prices? Come on, be honest.
Player 4 brings this round to a close.
Will it be good luck or bad?
Here we go.
I did not think that bird could still fly.
Ooh, that just knocked a golden brick loose.
And probably several teeth.
That thing always surprises them.
They found another one of Redbeard's treasures. What a scoop!
Final round. It's do or die.
But can anyone catch up with the leader? Ooh boy, it's escalation time again.
And that means even higher losses on these spaces.
Even bigger rewards on these spaces.
And even higher rewards for the minigames. Plus, we're swapping all the free power-up spaces for ones that reward you with studs.
So how else are we making things even more exciting this time, Ted?
Let's have a peek. No surprises there. We're shutting all the shops.
But what happens when someone lands on one of those chance spaces? Well, that probably will be a surprise.
Time to vote for our final minigame. And there's our final minigame.
And here we go. It's time for the fast-paced game of memory and magic.
Choose any two heads, and if they match, they'll be added to your score.
But don't bother waiting for your turn, because it's a free-for-all.
This is Turning Heads. Go! If you ask me, there's two ways to play this game.
Please, enlighten us, Ted.
Player 1 will love that.
Those were some keen observation skills on display there. I mean, assuming they weren't just choosing randomly. You know, seeing myself without hair, I think I could totally pull it off.
Because it's a wig?
That's not what I meant. But yes, it is.
They've matched up a whole lot of those pairs, Paige.
This is still anyone's game. They've just got to be faster than the rest. And that's the final pair.
Let's count them up and give out some points.
I don't know about you, Ted, but after that game, I am seeing double.
Me too. But also before it, because I tried limboing under my garage door. Oh, look at this. Coming out of that game, some of the players were tied for position.
Interesting. So how did our judges decide the order of the tied players?
Apparently, they put them in order of who has the softest hair.
As if anyone would pass up a free golden brick. That golden brick has allowed them to pull ahead even further.
But no lead is unassailable, is it?
I don't know. Considering their lead, there aren't that many rounds left in this game.
And here's the next player stepping into their final turn. What are they lifting? My guys are just a phone call away. Oh, a real job, huh? Good.
It doesn't matter if you find the brick or steal it. They all count the same.
That they do, Paige. That they do.
It's the final turn for another player now.
With a lucky 8, it's all or nothing. Well, 8 or 1. But that's less catchy. Rolling a 1 on a lucky 8. Ooh,
I'll see your roof and raise you a yeesh.
look at that. It's the same roll as last round.
Taking a trip with Kraken Airways, huh? A few more studs, and that was the final turn of the final round.
Oh my goodness, what an incredible game!
Should we head back to the studio and share the final results?
Yes, please.
I don't think I've ever seen a game which was that hard fought, Ted.
Me either, and some of them have actually come to blows.
Contestants, come on in. Okay, let's not keep them waiting. Ted, how did everyone do?
First of all, our fourth place finisher is player 2. But don't think for a moment that we're saying you didn't put in just as much effort as everyone else.
Although the video evidence would seem to point that way.
And earning themselves a bronze trophy, but not really because you don't have one. It's player 3.
Well done on not coming last.
So this is it, the reveal of our first place player. And that player is player 1!
All of which means our runner-up is player 4.
Come on, bring in that trophy! My goodness, though. Congratulations to all our players. You were amazing.
They really were very special. I don't think I'll ever forget this show. Until the next one. And assuming this episode doesn't get us taken off the air, we'll see you on the next edition of
Lego Party!